Welcome to Learn Africa. Where we journey through the stories that shape a continent of depth, struggle, and brilliance. Today we travel to Angola, a country whose past is marked by powerful African kingdoms, centuries of colonial control, years of conflict, and an ongoing process of rebuilding and redefining itself. Angola is not just a place on the map. It is a living story of endurance, loss, creativity, and hope, written by its people across generations. Angola lies on the southwestern edge of Africa, stretching from the cold, nutrient-rich waters of the Atlantic Ocean deep into the heart of the continent. Its geography is strikingly diverse. Along the coast, sandy beaches meet rocky cliffs, while inland plateaus rise into fertile highlands. In the south, dry and semi-arid regions blend into the fringes of the Namib Desert, one of the oldest deserts on Earth. Rivers such as the Kwanza and the Konan cut through the land, shaping ecosystems and supporting human life for centuries. This variety of landscapes has influenced how communities settled, farmed, traded, and interacted with one another long before modern borders existed. Long before European ships appeared on the horizon, Angola was home to sophisticated and organized African societies. Among the most influential were the Kingdom of Congo and the Kingdom of Ndongo. These states were not primitive or isolated. They had structured governance, systems of taxation, spiritual traditions, and strong trade networks. The Kingdom of Congo, which extended across parts of modern-day Angola, the Democratic Republic of Congo, and the Republic of Congo, was ruled by a king known as the Manikongo. The kingdom thrived through agriculture, ironworking, and regional trade, and its capital was a major political and cultural center. Further south, the Kingdom of Ndongo was ruled by leaders known as the Angola, a title that would later give the country its name. Ndongo was known for its resistance and military strength, particularly during the early encounters with European powers. One of the most remarkable figures in Angolan history emerged from this period, Queen Zingambande. Intelligent, strategic, and fiercely determined, she led resistance against Portuguese expansion in the 17th century. Through diplomacy, warfare, and alliances, she became a symbol of African resistance and leadership, and her legacy remains deeply respected in Angola today. The arrival of the Portuguese in the late 15th century marked a turning point in Angola's history. Initially, contact took the form of trade and diplomatic relations with local rulers. Over time, however, these interactions shifted toward domination and exploitation. Angola became a central hub in the transatlantic slave trade, with millions of Africans forcibly taken from its shores and sent to the Americas. This brutal system tore apart families, weakened societies, and left wounds that would last for generations. Portuguese influence reshaped language, religion, and economic structures, embedding Angola into a global system that benefited Europe at immense human cost. As colonial control expanded, Angola's borders were drawn with little regard for ethnic or cultural realities. Portuguese became the official language. Catholicism spread, and colonial cities developed along the coast, particularly Luanda. Yet for the vast majority of Angolans, colonial rule meant forced labor, land dispossession, and limited access to education and opportunity. Resistance never disappeared. It simply adapted, moving between open rebellion and quiet defiance. By the mid-20th century, winds of change were sweeping across Africa. Inspired by independence movements elsewhere, Angolan nationalists began organizing for self-rule. Several movements emerged, each with its own leadership, ideology, and regional base. When Angola finally gained independence in 1975, it was a moment of celebration, but also the beginning of immense turmoil. Almost immediately, the country descended into a devastating civil war fueled by Cold War politics, internal divisions, and foreign intervention. For nearly 3 decades, Angola was consumed by conflict. Infrastructure was destroyed, millions were displaced, and landmines scarred the countryside. Entire generations grew up knowing nothing but war. Despite this, communities found ways to survive, maintaining cultural traditions and social bonds even in the harshest conditions. The Civil War officially ended in 2002, opening a new chapter in Angola's history, one defined by reconstruction and cautious optimism. In the years following the war, Angola experienced rapid economic growth, largely driven by its vast natural resources. Oil and gas became the backbone of the national economy, placing Angola among Africa's top oil producers. Diamond mining also played a significant role alongside agriculture and fishing. However, this wealth has been unevenly distributed. While modern skyscrapers rose in major cities, many rural areas continue to struggle with poverty, limited healthcare, and inadequate education. The challenge for Angola has been transforming resource wealth into broad-based development. Angolan culture reflects the country's complex history and rich diversity. Music is central to everyday life, with genres such as semba and kizomba gaining international recognition. These rhythms carry stories of love, struggle, joy, and memory, often blending African traditions with Portuguese influences. Dance, storytelling, and visual art serve as powerful expressions of identity and resilience. Family and community ties remain strong, providing social support in a society shaped by hardship and recovery. Luanda, the capital city, stands as a symbol of Angola's contradictions and ambitions. Once heavily damaged by war, it has transformed into one of Africa's fastest-growing cities. Modern buildings, busy ports, and expanding infrastructure reflect economic progress, while overcrowded neighborhoods remind visitors of the work still to be done. Luanda is a city of energy, creativity, and stark contrasts, where tradition and modernity exist side by side. Beyond the capital, Angola holds immense potential for tourism. Pristine beaches line the Atlantic coast, while inland regions boast dramatic waterfalls, wildlife reserves, and cultural heritage sites. Places like the Colonial Falls and the unique rock formations of the south reveal a natural beauty that remains largely undiscovered by the world. As stability improves, Angola continues to open its doors to travelers seeking authentic and less explored destinations. Angola's story is not a simple one. It is a story of powerful beginnings, deep suffering, and determined renewal. From ancient kingdoms to modern cities, from colonial exploitation to independence and rebuilding, Angola continues to shape its future with resilience and pride. Understanding Angola means listening to its past, recognizing its struggles, and appreciating the strength of its people as they move forward. This is Angola, a nation still writing its story, grounded in endurance and driven by hope.